Today we're up $10,449, a great day, but the reason I'm making this video is not to boast or brag, of course, not about that. Why I'm making this video is because I did a purchase today. I bought Amazon, 10 shares, $23,000 worth of Amazon today. Now, before I kind of get into it, just to kind of give you an overall view of what's happening here, Amazon is pretty much at an all-time high right now, and I do not like buying at all-time high. The saying is not buy high, sell low. The saying is buy low and sell high. So why the heck am I buying it right now at pretty much the highest it's ever been? It's been on a crazy tear lately, and this is one of my riskier kinds of plays. And the reason I bought it is for 5 different reasons. Now, the first reason I bought it right now is because the earnings are about to come out. So there's a quarterly Amazon earnings announcement on April 30th. So that is in a few days from now, and that's a Thursday, and the earnings are based on this. So the earnings per share, the EPS forecast for the quarter is 6.31. So that's the first quarter of this year. So it's January, February, March. The reported earnings per share the same quarter last year was $7.09. So they are estimating a lower earnings per share this quarter than the same quarter last year. Who is they? Well, it's a bunch of different analysts' forecasts, and that's going to be the number one driver of if the price goes up or down. It's based on the estimate of the expectation. So the expectation is that this is how much it will make per share, the earnings per share. So if the earnings per share is higher than this, the stock will most likely shoot up. If the earnings per share is lower than this, it will most likely go down. I think that the earnings per share, based on my non-scientific, not super quantitative research, is that I think Amazon is benefiting from the situation. I'm definitely buying a lot more on Amazon. Everyone I know is buying more stuff on Amazon. And I think that there is a great chance that the earnings per share beats the estimate. All right, so that's the first reason, is earnings are about to come out, and that is a huge, huge time for the stock to rise or fall. Now, before I get into the second reason, I just wanted to let you know, guys, thanks so much for subscribing. Please like this video if you enjoy this content. I'm giving away $100 on my next video, basically to anyone that has been subscribed to me. So please subscribe, and that's as like a thank you for me being able to reach 100 subscribers in the first week. But as long as you subscribe before that next video, I'll add you into the running for that $100. You just got to make sure that you use it to buy stock. That's my one catch. All right, let's get back to it. Next is that I think of Amazon more as a consumer staple. Okay, it's becoming more and more of a consumer staple. So a consumer staple are things like food, or things like toothpaste, or toilet paper, right? So things that don't really get affected and that are staples, and they don't get affected during economic cycles, okay? So economic cycles are things like recessions. So here is a sector performance by business cycle. So if we're late in a cycle, plus plus, so constantly overperform. Recession is plus plus again, constantly overperform. Now, Amazon isn't just thought of as a consumer staple. They have a lot of other products and things like that, which are not consumer staples, but I believe that more and more people are moving towards Amazon for consumer staples. I certainly do not go to Target or CVS or anything like that. I buy everything on Amazon. So where are we inside of this cycle? Well, we're certainly at the bottom, probably about to hit a recession. So that is a good time to have consumer staples. So I believe Amazon is going to become more and more of a consumer staple company. They also own Whole Foods, which is food, right? So food is necessary even during a recession. People got to eat. So that is the second reason, is I think of Amazon as more of a consumer staple company, or becoming more of one, and consumer staples are essentially recession proof. The third thing is the future of Amazon. So what do I think of the future of Amazon? Well, Amazon has come a long way. A few years ago, they were valued at 5 times less. But what is the future? Well, I think the future is definitely digital. I think more people are buying online than ever. I think that overall, we are going to go less and less into stores. Who wants to be going into stores, traffic, waiting in line? And the trend is definitely to start buying stuff online. This COVID, which is our number 4 reason of buying, is accelerating this process of the future. And it's accelerating the process because it's building these habits. And the habits are, maybe I should just buy stuff online. Maybe I should sign up for a Prime subscription. Maybe I should set up automated purchases so I get something every month, recurring purchases of my paper towels and toilet paper and all of that stuff. So right now, COVID-19 is essentially accelerating this Amazon process and the habits that people are building. It's very habitual for me. I'm going to ask my Alexa next time I need to order something. I ordered some floss last night when I realized I ran out just by talking to my Alexa, which is owned by Amazon. And I think these habits are going to accelerate, and people are getting more and more used to using Amazon, and that's going to stick. So even if we are done with COVID, even if there's a vaccine and everyone's had it and we're done with it, there is still a huge benefit of what's happening right now, because everyone is going to get put into these habits of buying stuff online. I also think that a lot of people signed up for Amazon Prime. Okay, tons of people have signed up for Amazon Prime. They can watch and stream stuff, and they can also get free delivery and all the benefits of Amazon Prime, and that is going to be a subscription that's going to stick around. There's not going to be a ton of people canceling that right when we're done with this. And the third reason, the most important reason, maybe one of the most important reasons, is that if you look at my stock portfolio here, is I use the company. Okay, so I have an Apple iPhone. I'm recording this on my MacBook Pro. I drive around in my Tesla, and I use Amazon a lot to buy stuff. So I only buy stocks of companies that I use, that I understand, I realize that I can learn about, I'm passionate about, that I know the competition, and that I understand the value of the company. So that is why I bought it. I'm long on Amazon. This is a riskier play to play right now. And I only would buy an individual stock if I'm on for the long run. I don't buy just because, oh, there's going to be earnings and I think I'm smarter than the analysts. That's not the only reason, right? That's not any reason. I don't think I'm smarter than the analysts. I have a feeling that we're going to do well this earning per share, but the biggest reasons because of all these long-term benefits, and I really believe in it. What I wanted to also mention real quick is something that's kind of important. It's earnings per share. So I know we're talking about this a lot. So the earnings per share is how much does the company make for every share it has. So Tesla's at negative $5. All right, so each share is negative $5. If we let's look at more of a solid company here, like Apple. So earnings per share is $12. So that means that every share is essentially worth $12 of earnings. And the price per earnings, so this is a big ratio people talk about, PE, price over earnings is 22. So that means that the price per share, so Amazon, for example, Apple at 282, you divide that by the earnings per share of 12, and you will get 22. So this is kind of a metric that a lot of people use, is what's a good P to E ratio? And people say like 18 to 20, and look at Facebook and compare that, and that's all good and fair, but the stock market's not just based on PE ratios, right? So maybe overall long term it starts to become more and more like that, but what happens is that in the short term there's a lot of other volatility and other reasons. So I am not freaked out by Amazon having a much higher earnings, a much higher PE ratio. Okay, so 104 compared to in the 20s for Apple. Because I think that the long-term value of this company is going to grow and grow and grow, and we are just getting started. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave me a comment. I'm going to be answering all of them. Please like this video, and I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Let's see how Amazon does over the next week.